Good morning, my lovely, lovely Libras, cross watchers, and channel fans. It is Laurie, and I am here to do your daily reading for you. I hope all of you are happy, healthy, and having some fun. Life is an adventure. I hope you're making the most of it. All right, we're going to go ahead and see what we've got going on here for you today. I'm actually being called to give you an oracle message. It looks like it's going to be from this deck here. I would like to say thank you to each and every one of you who is here. If you're a returning viewer, you know I love you to pieces. And if you happen to be new here, I want to say welcome, welcome. And I hope you find something that resonates with you and that you come back in the future. Either way, I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit has in mind here for you with your oracle message. Affirmation for growth. Oh, so there's positive energy here. Confirmation too. For growth, for potential, for prosperity, I'm hearing. I'm hearing a lot of really good things right now. Let's see if there's anything in the book pertaining to this. Affirmation for growth. That would be earth energy. Water, air, fire, earth. Where are you? Affirmation for growth. Page 32. Ooh, went right to 42. All right, so let's take a look at this and see what's in here for you. It says here, this card may be trying to tell you it is time to stop standing still. Is there a project that maybe you have been working on? You might want to give it a little bit more energy or a little bit more attention. Or take a look at your life and see if it is moving forward in the ways that you would actually like it to do. If not, what can you do to change that right now? Are your relationships growing and blooming? What can you do to nurture them so that they do? This card is a reminder for you, wants to remind you that all growth must be nurtured and encouraged. All right, so don't forget to focus on those things that you do want in your life, the things that you want to grow. And I do hear prosperity and abundance are coming to you. So it's there, but you're going to have to nurture it. It's not just going to fall in your lap for the most of you. Some of you, it's because you've previously nurtured something here. It will happen like as if by magic where something's just falling in your lap. Otherwise, you're going to have to focus on what you desire. What are you trying to grow? I'm looking at that picture, the card, and I'm seeing the cat in the background planting seeds. And I got a message of somebody else may have planted a seed, a thought, an idea in your mind that maybe you need to nurture that. Maybe focus on that a little bit more. Dive a little bit deeper into what that person said, offered. There's something there for somebody. I hope it's for you because it really feels good. It feels like whatever that seed was that was planted in your brain, and yes, I am hearing Simon and Garfunkel right now, The Sound of Silence. You may have been watching a video where that song was playing in the background, like a reel, R-E-E-L, or a short, or something like that. All right. Nurture whatever ideas come into your mind at this point. And if you don't have anything coming in that you're paying attention to, go ahead and focus your attention on those aspects of your life. See if they're all where you wish them to be. There we go. 3 of Cups. Friendships, celebrations, connections, networking. Working in a group, maybe volunteering is something for somebody. Sisterhood, brotherhood, community. All of these things are coming up for you. All right, let's see what else we have. We have the World card here, and this is in your challenge position. So again, feeling like I'm getting here that you may have felt like the doors were closed. Opportunities were taken off the table. Oh, that's interesting energy there. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's what happened, but that's how you're feeling. That is what's the challenge or obstacle that you need to overcome, is that no doors are closed completely. An opportunity that maybe you didn't take advantage of in the past can still come back up. There will be some things, physical limitations, the ability to move freely about might be something holding some of you back. There's still ways to accomplish what you desire. Maybe not in the form that you're expecting. All right, so there's definitely divine intervention here. Let's see what's on your mind. What are you thinking? See, with that World card, I'm also getting there's many, many different aspects of life that you can choose to focus on. Which one is the one that if you were to take a look at your whole life, which one would be the one you would focus your attention on right now? Okay. And what I'm getting here too is that some of you may be looking too broadly at different, like too much at your whole life as a bigger picture and not looking at the details. Okay. So there may be a need to focus in, to think a little bit smaller, like it said in the book, to maybe focus on your relationships, to focus on your career, focus on your garden, focus on, is your house cluttered? Are you moving in the direction that you want to move? In any one or all of those aspects. All right, on your mind is the Six of Pentacles. I am getting here too, wanting to leave a legacy for somebody, wanting to leave something, but you need things to be balanced now. You need that now. So I'm definitely getting an element of wanting to put money aside for children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, but it's difficult. It may be difficult in your mind to make this grow, to be able to do this, because you need that. Like, I'm definitely getting a fixed income. And I do hope that anybody who's on a fixed income, if you have $20, $30 a month to spare, put it into some sort of investment, an index fund, something that will earn you some money, even putting it into a guaranteed thing like the Treasury. Okay? This may be the way to build it for the future generations, for yourself. I mean, it's definitely, and I'm not an financial advisor. I'm not a money maker. I'm telling you what I'm hearing, okay? You get to decide for yourself what you do with your money, where you put it, how you spend it. But if this is your message, that might be just one idea. You can always talk to somebody about investing. And the funny thing is everybody thinks you have to have thousands of dollars in order to invest. Well, you build the 1,000. You put in $10 here and $10 there, and after 10 times, you're at 100, and then, you just keep going from there. It just keeps building. All right, so saving is actually a little bit easier than we tend to think, okay? Oh, that might be right there. Somebody may have planted that seed in your head in the past, and you didn't really go with it. Now it's time to focus in, maybe a little bit deeper, dive into that particular aspect. Learning a little bit more, focusing in a little bit more in any particular area of your life. Okay, that was just an example of what Spirit was trying to tell you. All right, your foundation here is the Ten of Cups, wanting everything to be generational. Happiness and joy and comfort and ease for everybody. And it doesn't always come from money, okay? That's not what I'm getting here. These are cups. This is passions, desires, memories, exciting times, living in the moment to build those memories for the future. All right, you just want to continue and make life, continue a happy life and make life easier for future generations. Some of you who are still out there working these days, you may be trying to figure out how to put money aside. If every penny you make, and this is again where you have that perspective that every penny you make has to go towards paying bills, putting food on the table. Think about one thing you could do different. Do you spend $5 a day on coffee? $5 times 7 is $35. If you put $35 away a week, 35 times 4, you're talking 150 bucks easy a month, okay? And if you're putting that where it can earn money, wow, there is definitely something in here. Some important, get some information, okay? And I keep hearing S&P. If you don't know what it is, look it up, talk to somebody who does. All right, let's go ahead and see what the most immediate outcome is going to be here. The truth, Ace of Swords. This is going to actually, once you get the truth, it's going to like give you wings. It's going to help you feel lighter, energized. It's going to dry up. That's so weird it's being put that way. It's going to dry up negativity. It's going to take the wind out of the sails of things that were far off. So things that you felt were at a distance, they're not going to be at a distance anymore. You're going to be able to, okay. I'm getting an image here of an ocean, okay, of you looking out over water, and you see your ships out there, and you're like, but I can't reach those ships. There's no way I can attain my abundance, my prosperity. It's out there. This energy right here is drying up all that water so you can walk across that land and go obtain it. Okay, but it's about the truth. It's about the clarity, the understanding that you can get the bigger picture here if you welcome in the truth, if you get the information that you need from whatever source you need to get this information from. I'm feeling like you're connecting to the truth here in the immediate future, and this is going to make, it's going to help you pivot. I keep hearing pivot, pivot, P-I-V-O-T, pivot. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here in the past influence. We have the Two of Cups. I'm getting you were tied to something. There could have been a commitment, a wedding, a marriage, recent, not too far in the past, that is making you think about these things. So somebody's wedding, maybe your child. I'm getting a niece or nephew just got married, and you want to do something that will leave them happy in future generations. Maybe you, where you are right now, you have just enough to invest a little bit into someone else. All right. So maybe that's what you've been doing, is looking where you want to put your energy. Where do you want to make memories? Where do you want to grow wealth? It can be any aspect of your life. Investing doesn't always mean money. It means making a commitment to spend time or do something, okay? You're willing to put in the energy towards something. How do you view yourself handling this? Four of Swords, making peace. There's still something you're defending here. So you might have, I'm getting a defensive energy against something, like you're resisting something, even though you know you're moving forward, you're moving past this, you're moving on, you're making peace with something here. You still are resistant to something that will benefit you. And if you continue to resist this thing, continue to not acknowledge this truth, and it is you, it's something within you. You're very resistant to this one aspect. And if you continue to resist, this could mess things up for you, okay? What is it? Ask yourself, what is it you don't believe? What is it that you can't buy into, that you hear somebody saying and you're like dismissing it? What is it in you? Are you telling yourself, I can't, I don't have? There's something here, okay? And it's a truth. And once you admit this truth, that takes away all the blocks. That gets rid of all of the things standing in your way here to do what it is you're trying to do. I'm hearing someone saying, I don't have time. I don't have time. I've got to work. I've got to do this. And I'm hearing it in a very, very angry tone. I'm also hearing people say, I don't have enough money to put food on my table. Yet you're going out and you're doing something. And I'm not judging here. You're spending your money where you want to spend your money. You have it. You could take $1. You could take $2. Okay. I'm not telling you what to do. Spirit is giving you a message here, and somebody out there is resistant to admitting the truth. You're not understanding, you're not clicking with this, and yet you're so close to doing just that, to being able to make peace with this. And I'm also getting a sense that somebody's beating themselves up. Oh, well, if I'd only done this sooner. No, well, guess what? You didn't think of it sooner. You didn't do it sooner. Life happened, okay? Don't beat yourself up over that. Start now. Start today. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on in your environment. Page of Swords. Information gathering. Somebody's got the truth. They're looking you right in the eye and they're offering it to you. And you're not taking it. You're seeing it as a challenge to your energies. Why? What is going on here? Spirit, help me find the way to show people what it is we're talking about here so that they can gain clarity. The Page of Swords. Okay, he's holding up a sword, but he's looking you right in the eye. And he's saying, here is the truth. Now, I'm getting that you're feeling like this is an attack on you. Like you feel like this person may be saying, you don't know anything. You don't know what you're talking about. Or you feel like somebody's not giving you all the information that you need. Okay, that feels more right for most of you. That you feel like you're asking questions or you don't know what questions to ask. But you feel like somebody's not giving you the information that you need. Reword your question. Reword your thoughts. What is it you are really trying to ask here? Because, one thing I have discovered over time, and this has been proven over and over again, is that when somebody understands something, so I'm talking about a banker. You're going to go in and you're going to talk to a finance person, okay? If you go in there and you say, I heard that I should invest in index funds, but you don't understand how index funds work or what the S&P is, and you haven't done your homework yet, but you go in there using the language that the banker knows and uses, the financial person, then they're going to automatically assume that when they start using those words and language, you're going to understand, okay? And it's not because you did anything wrong or that they're making the wrong assumptions. It's just the way human nature is. The other part of that is that somebody who knows about anything, okay, and they've got a lot of knowledge about that thing, they went through the whole process of learning it from beginner to being wherever they're at with that knowledge. Very few people are good at teaching what they know, okay? They assume that if they know it, that everybody else knows it. So the financier person is going to assume, without even meaning to, that you know about these things. So you have to stop them and say, wait a minute, I don't understand that. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? In fact, it's wrong if you don't stop them when you don't know. All right, so that's what that's about. Let's go ahead and see what's going on behind the, just saw the 7 of Wands. Let's see what's going on behind the scenes. I know you get it. I know you understand. Somebody did just have an aha moment of, one of the things that I heard when I was very young was, there is no such thing as a stupid question, okay? There's such a thing as an inane question, like, why are you asking that? What does that pertain to? Okay, that's silliness. But it's still not a stupid question if you don't know the answer, okay? So if you don't understand, ask the question. It's when you don't ask the question, it's when you don't understand and you don't ask the question. That's just silly. That's stupid. Sorry. And I'm not calling anyone stupid. We all do that. We all feel like, oh, well, maybe I should know that the way they said that to me. No. If you don't understand, stop and ask the question. All right. And if you don't know what question to ask, say that too. Hey, I'm confused here, but I don't know how to clarify what I'm confused about. All right. So the Page of Cups. See, this is feelings of overwhelm, but it can be controlled. It can be controlled. It's a slippery slope you're on right now. You don't understand. You don't know. You're feeling like you need more answers. It's okay. If you pause, okay, and understand that you're just getting started. You're just beginning. You're learning. Everything around you, the energies, the information, it can all be put to rest and made clear. All right, let's go ahead and see what the most likely outcome here is for this message. Star card, hope for the future, planning for the future. Okay, it might feel like nighttime right now, like you don't know anything. You don't have any answers. You got a blindfold on. But guess what? You can still see by the light of the moon. We can still see everything here. We can still see clearly. So there's hope for the future. Allow things to balance themselves. Be guided. I'm getting the 7 sisters. Be guided by the 7 sister stars. I don't know why that's coming through so strongly, but I keep hearing that. Maybe there's a business called the 7 Sisters. Maybe you're one of 7 sisters. I did get sisterhood here. 7 generations. I don't know. I'm definitely getting 7, the guidance of 7. All right. And look, this was on the bottom of the deck just a minute ago as I started, before I got this card, the star card here, the 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords to the 7 of Cups, the opportunities. See, there's something that's lacking and you're holding back on this. You're holding on to this thing. What is it you're resistant to? Because as soon as you can release it, the wheel moves forward. All right, get the information that you need, okay? Don't hold back. Ask the questions. Seek some sort of guidance. Plan for the future in an easygoing way. It doesn't have to be rigid. You know, if you literally can only do something this week and not next week, that's fine. Do what you can do. No one's trying to make you do something or force you into anything here. Yeah, I mean, positive affirmation for growth. The seeds were planted. You're putting the seed money aside. You're doing, you know, you're seeding the energy for the future. Got 1212 again. Persistence. All right, this is a shift. Enthusiasm, gratitude, contentment, and new experiences going on here. This says, oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner for you. So take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance can also be in the cards for you. If that's what you're seeking, that can be there for you. And it's funny because you got 1212 out of this deck. So let's see what comes out here. When I said, because this is a completely different card than what the message was from this deck. So let's go ahead. 1515, that's funny. You also got this card. And 1717 was on the table. It didn't come up when I picked this up. So there's something in here. Every card is a double number. Okay, 12, 12, 15, 15, 17, 17. And each number progressed. Look, it progressed. Oh, I was going to say by 5. It did to get to 5 there. But 2 between these two. All right, so you've got creativity. Keep accessing the creative connection that you feel to the divine. Your angels are whispering through your creative connection, allowing you to express the beauty that is within you and connect you to the love that is around you. And count on yourself here, you know, have more confidence in your abilities. 1717, self-reliance. The angel whispers, time has come to rely on your own knowledge, your wisdom, and your ambition. You have an important soul mission and a life purpose that you want to focus on. Leaning on your personal inner strength is what will allow more of your future path to unfold ahead. All right, let's roll the letter dice. Kelly, Clark, Tucker, Tracy, Kaylee, Caitlin, Caden, McDonald, McConnell, Mackenzie, Timothy, Talame, Talisa, Charday, Sadie, Desiree, Demi, Clary, Mac, May, Mallory, Melissa, Stuart, I'm hearing St. Kitts, South Carolina, DC, Dre, Missouri, Vanessa, Vincent, Vincenzo, Volpe, Pilar, Pablo, Billy, Big, Bonnie, Boxwood, Wood, like a, that's it, just W-O-O-D, Wold, W-O-L-D, Townsend, Towner, Kenneth, Kennel, Cannelli, Capelli, Canopy. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. C-A-N-A-P-E. But I am hearing it being reiterated. Mapley, Mopar, Moxie, Knoxville, Moxville with an M. Neep, N-E-E-P, Roper, Rapier, A-R-A-P-I-E-R, like the sword. Sophia, Spain. All right, I don't know. Gasper, your name just came out. All right. Reggie, Yogi, Noel, Linda, Livia, Devin, Wendy, Mimi, Salami, Sally, Salazar, Maori, Twins, Tel Aviv, Posse, Pam, Pameter, Pemeter, Pameter, Lily, Skylar, Killian, oh, 2 names I recognize, Millicent, Matthew, Stuart, Darcy, Ewan, 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 Governor, Lodi, Lee, Wes, Calix, Texas, Troy, I'm getting that as a town, Merriweather, that is the name that has been trying to come out, Merriweather. It kept coming out as Weatherby, but it was Merriweather. All right. British Columbia, Vancouver, Ebony, Hoss, Hoss. All right, that's what I've got for you guys. I hope you've enjoyed. Watch one of these 2 videos if you want to support the channel. Love you. Bye.